Let's light this candle, shall we? It's the first day of December 2025. Pier Zero. Fruit punch for a fruity guy. It's your favorite audio addiction. Fear-mongering. We spread fear and cheer and spread lies throughout the world, domestic and abroad. My name is Jeff from the great state of Minnesota. It's a little wintry here. 5 inches I had to bring out the old Hebrew slave. And the snapper mow him down and move snow at the whipping of Sue Ellen. Barium exposed. She was bitter again today with the deep fake sunglasses on in the she shed. Yes, I went to a casino. I didn't go to pay for my room, buddy. I went to play some fun stuff. I go just for fun, not to pay my bill to make sure I go to a hit me with your best shot. I get going to a casino, but you do it just to get a concert ticket. Just like your boy, your little brother, New York Daniel, goes on ghetto cruises that he wants to pay for. I like casinos, but I don't take any comps. I get from them is money. So I don't walk with money. I put my money back in. Like we did in Vegas last year. She won $1,000 and won $900. Kept it. Walked away. Got to bring the CRV and leave it all day Friday so I can find the high idle. Take her car into work. When I get done early, we'll see what happens. We're going to find that damn thing. But anyways, how in the hell are you? I'm feeling wonderful and delicious and beautiful and sexy. It's a beautiful day to be alive. We have the time of our life. Had to use that to do a video. Sorry, Sue Ellen. But remember, the men and women of the armed forces. 1 and 2. Forgotten in Vietnam. Afghani, all the wars out there that men, women, blue, that they fight for you, and many, 58,000 plus in Vietnam. We have a draft dodger up on the hill who's going downhill. And Bill Clinton, yahoo! They went instead of him, sacrificed I at the altar of freedom. September 1st it kicked off, we know that. Hitler, then they capitulated in epic fashion on the mighty Mo, Japanese, on September 2nd, 1945. Ended hostility to World War II. We were dragged in. I know Carl said he passes it, but it's very important for me to shout out to military without them not speaking English. Men, women, blue, like I said, God bless the working class during the holiday season. We've been having plenty of turkey heavy in the gravy. We did a Black Friday show for you. But it is up in the sky, out at sea, in the jungles. It's the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, and the Navy, and the Merchant Coast Guard. They're in and out of uniform. Thank you so much to this country. Without you, I'm not speaking English. I'd be speaking Japanese or German, wherever the country would be. And I thank you for your service during the holiday season all the time, not just Memorial Day. No, not just that. Not 4th of July. People, oh my God, every day. Think of these men and women who are voluntary. We have a draft dodge up in the hill who wants to shut down Venezuela's airspace. What's wrong with you? Capitalize then on his presidency to improve his family, like it or not. He's prostituting us for his family. Make good choices in your life. You always say you are your choices. You are your choices. I don't want poor people. I don't. I have no children I know of. You are your choices. Don't be a mistaken choice. Making poor choices, what's going to happen? Well, guess what? You will be in the hooska, all that kind of behavior. Catholic Church, burn to the ground, crime scene, the rat line, take advantage of children. You see something, please say something. You don't like two men having consensual sex. You can't staple a man to a fence and watch two women have sex. That is not a very Christian thing, a Christian thing to be doing. No, it's not. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. And the choice is always put on a condom on, prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea on the penis. Ouch. That's a condom. Because women, what do we always say? You carry the groceries. Oh, yes, you do. Carry those groceries. Then the father runs off and just pumping that baby out and screaming, smashing gas. If you put a condom on, you won't be carrying a child and the father runs off. Maybe a gangbang somewhere out there at Burning Man. You don't know if it's black, white, or Hispanic. Oh, it pops out. Oh no. Adoption's the option. Don't use abortion for birth control. Also, don't drink and drive. Carlson, you're gonna murder somebody. Pick up the phone. Too much to drink. I got you. We have the time of our lives. We always do here on Fear Mongering Radio. I'm going to text Scooter. People had a good time at the live thing. TikTok, Final Call. I'm not going to go live on TikTok. No one cares me on TikTok. I am live. Scooter. Let me see here. I'm going to add to contact so I can know who it is. YouTube. So I have it. So if he does call, I know who it is. So we go. So that way when he calls, I know what it is. There he goes. I got it. So if he calls me, I know. Oh my goodness. But yes. Barium exposure. The deep fake. I listened to it. He's all bitter. I had to release his he can comment on mine. I can't on his. He's got me blocked. He hides his likes and dislikes. He's a coward. He's a coward. He won't call the show. He doesn't want to show his. You can't see dislikes. I can. But he hides his likes like a coward that you are. Blocking people in the she shed, pointing up. He's all triggered. I'm not going to dox your wife, okay? I'm not going to do it. This new deep fake. The man is dead. Whoever this person is, I'm sorry, man. You can piss and moan about going to the casino, sweetheart. Honey bun. I go just for fun. We went Black Friday. I'm not a hypocrite. I don't get any free tickets because I don't go that much. I don't know that behavior. I remember I was up at Hinckley. I don't know. My buddy, we saw Durga Destroyers maybe 10 years ago. And I think I told the story. I got lucky, won like $1,100. It was like unbelievable. I mean, within maybe 2 shoes, I was like, really? I paid a couple $100 chips, and I doubled down, and I got 2. Whatever I got, I'm like, okay. And I pushed in, and we goes, let's go to the concert. And would you want a card? And I go, no, I'm here for your money. We have a card at Green Valley Ranch. If we get any on the way out the door, and very rarely on the way out, we qualify, they'll buy it. We put the meal on the room, and they buy a meal for us. That's fine. But I go down to Black Friday. We don't go to Mystic really anymore. It's just there's no more $10 tables. So I don't go there to pay for concert tickets. That's what you're getting, just like your little brother, New York Daniel. It's nothing wrong going there, but if you go there to get comms, you're just paying for it in the first place. That you sat middle of the thing. I mean, when I was at Mystic Lake one day and I was just playing blackjack, and they were handing out tickets to what the hell's his name was? I could hear the band warming up. It was oh God, the hell, David Lee Roth. I'm like, no, it was like 20 years ago. I'm like, no, I don't go to that concert. I paid my own way at casinos. I don't go there to sit there and get concert. I mean, they were just in town last week. I think it was last Wednesday. Maybe the best shot, and Bryan Adams were in town. It was a pretty good gig. I mean, I've seen her before. Bryan Adams with my ex-fiance a good 40 years ago. He was really good. I saw with the old Civic. Put on a good. It fits you good as a good song. But I like her Hell's for Children. I put a greatest hits in there. I have her greatest hits. I've always liked her voice. She's a damn good singer. But I'm gonna go to Pat Benatar at a casino like George Thorogood. I've seen many casinos. I paid my own way. Just paid for it. You're getting these tickets because you're gambling. That's what that's all about, to keep you come back. That's what that's all about. You're paying for it, just like with New York Daniel, these cruises. He's gambling right away in there. That's why they give him the free cruise. They know you're going to gamble and you'll pay for it. I see it all the time. There's a lady at Hinkley, oh, I got these tickets. I'm like, you got them. They're free. Because guess what? You gambled your life away. I get it. You want to gamble? Fine. Know your limits. I mean, I think I got one parlay card left. Will be $20. If New England wins tonight, I get $20. Because I took all the straight up thing. I'll be 9 right. So I liked Week 13. It was fun. Even though Cowboys upset City. I mean, it was fun this week. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, regardless, I'm screwing around with that behavior. I love it. It's lots of fun. But I don't know. But yeah, he was all bitter and in the she shed, and he was cussing and swearing on that one thing about proving the proof. I don't need to. I'm not going to do it. He's all bitter. He was very, very bitter on the things. I told that to. I think I had Santa Claus on the other day about that behavior, and I told him, I said, you got to release stuff that they hold it because he was swearing in it, so he's all bitter about it. So he's a hypocrite. I can't speak on his, and he hides his likes. That's a cowardly move for a degenerate little gambler. Living in the she shed. And like, what's his name? Said, line in a line now. You're going to build your house. When are you going to build it? When are you going to build that bad boy? When's the deep fake going to step up and build the house? I mean, what are you doing? I mean, line then or line now, like I always say, right? Just like with Magic Johnson, line then or line now. Do you have AIDS or not? I mean, we all know my boy from Queen. He had AIDS. Little Barachi had AIDS. They're both dead. We know that. Rock Hudson had AIDS. So I don't know. Like Pete Rose, line in a line now. Did you need or not bet on your Cincinnati Rats? I mean, I'm just curious. Are you going to build your house or not? Are you going to do it, or are you just going to lie and bring people along? He's such a bitter man. I feel sorry for this man. Very, very bitter. Very upset and very frightened. Call the show. Just like it's like I've told MzVicky to call the show. New York Daniel, call the show. Christopher, Scooter's called the show. We've had, what's his name on? Beef Lo Mein has come on. Beef Stew has come on. But, he's called the show. Legendary figures. I do appreciate people coming to the audios. Couple was in the car, over 100. I appreciate that's like I told, that's the magic number on here. And when you get over 100, they start pushing. I appreciate people that do come to the audios, make a comment, like or dislike. I never ask for a like. I earn my likes or dislikes. Something that you say, but I really appreciate you pushing out the audios. I really, really do, because it's a black screen, and people like visual behaviors. And I get it when I'm in the car and driving videos. I get it. So I do appreciate anybody who comes to these audios with the music and the reverb, because there is so much that you can listen to on the internet, and to come and give me your time and listen to it all the way through, whatever you're doing. I've had people on my NFL podcast will send me emails or all the time and say, hey, I really appreciate it. I love how you're I don't do this, but that I have good sound, and that I don't scream into the thing, and they always appreciate how people on the East Coast, they take a train down, and they always look forward to my game day shows, which I always say my game day shows, my NFL podcast. I told Dave yesterday, someone in Japan put $700 into my PayPal, and I have no idea why. I haven't sold anything, but it's just like the same. Someone else put $1,000 in there a while ago, pulled it, but I told him it's been 2 weeks from somebody from Korea, I think it was Korea or Japan, put in, I think it was $720 or whatever. I'm like, okay. You're going to leave it in there. I mean, I'm over the $6,000 from selling things, and, he wants me to PayPal. I don't PayPal anybody. I PayPal'd Wonder Hussy once for fun during the show for $2, just for the shits and grins of it. Gave her $2 during the show, and she quickly said thank you. So that was only in fun as I was doing the show to State Patrol. I did that for fun to give her $2. But she's doing something with her hair. I commented on that on her post. I said, listen, cut the hair a little bit, but let's not go over. You have long hair. That's what it's all about. But whatever. So she put out her monthly little thing, where she's doing. So it's always a monthly thing she gives out. So on her mail or email thing. So where she's doing her calendar's done, and So I do my yearly calendar, but I don't need to take my photographer. I told her in an email. I said I take pictures of all my stuff, my adventures, and I put it on my own calendar for my office. and then for my sister and a lady I work with, and whatever it is, fun, and I put their birthdays on it. So I don't need a nudie thing. I told her she could really simply do her own without having the photography behavior, and it would coincide what she did the whole year long. That's my personal. I've always said, you want to listen to a good live stream, go listen to Wonder Hussy. She's hilarious in her live streams. It's actually funny. She's a really good job at it if you want to be entertained. Not like Thursday. I see he put some video out today. A couple shorts came out on whatever he was talking about, whatever. So he's back in the saddle. Probably Tater and probably Nomads, but he always does. So lusting of the women out there. So I lust over my girl out there, obviously. Squirrel Parody, baby girl. I wonder if he's in the group home today. No phone call from the group home today. Maybe no saving trolls today. So maybe the group home. Speaking of group home, I was telling this to Dave, because I always tell you he belongs to group home. There was some guy driving a van around. Somewhere in a group home van, drunk. That was hilarious. I saw that. I heard that. I'm like, I thought of him right away. I thought right away of KEC Grits. He's probably pissed and bitter that his Chicklets lost to my Cowboys. That team is done. Just like the Minnesota Mosquitoes are done. So, but I thought of that. I thought of KEC Grits. Guys driving on a group home van, drunk. And then some school bus driver, same thing, drinking and driving kids around a school bus. It's not that tough to be a school bus driver. It's just not. My sister, before she died, my brother drove out to Sidney, Nebraska to help her. She did it for, I think, 10 years because she was a teacher's assistant. She'd pick up all the kids and bring them to the kindergarten, and then she'd help teach them, and then she would bring them all back to their houses and pick up the next group of people. So she did that, carry the insurance, and she always wanted to be a teacher. But her daughter, I paid for her schooling through my father's estate. No, my mother's estate, because she wasn't there when she passed. So I paid for their schooling, but she loved the school bus. But I think it's easy to pick up kindergartners in the high school. But she had health insurance and loved every minute of it. So good for her. My brother went out there and helped her learn how to drive a school bus and whatever he did with her. So she was able to do that, and she enjoyed it. She had helped the family, and she was able to have the time of her life, and the son, who was younger, could sit in the school with her. So she would babysit the kid at work, and she'd sit in the classroom while she would help with the kids. So she had a good time. Sidney, Nebraska. And when she died, it was a long drive. I'm not going in the first place, but I'm not going down there. I was alone with the family. My mom was pissed, but it's the way it is. Like I said, a good buddy of mine got married in a Catholic church, and it was allegedly molesting, and I'm not going in. His wife goes, he's not going to come in here. He won't do it. He'll come to the. I said, I'm not going in to witness it. I'm not doing this. A crime scene. I wouldn't shower in the shower at Penn State. No, but not shower in the shower at Penn State. I always say that. Would you shower in the shower? No. What's a crime scene? You don't go in there. What's that one movie? I always quote that movie besides Valkyrie, but Scope, whatever that one's called. But they look the other way. No one cares until it's your child. Right? Boy Scouts have gone through it, and the gymnastics start burning these places to the ground. The Crowley woman should be deported. He died, but that stuff happened down there in Michigan State. A lot of guys should be executed too as well. I have no time for this behavior. Maybe every single day someone's hurting a child, or somebody's doing that behavior. Some custodian, which is an easy ass job. You let the woman go to the bathroom, then she comes back out clean, and he has to look over the top of the bathroom. Really? Just execute his ass. There's no time for that behavior. No time. But people don't care until it's their child being trafficked or whatever else. Well, yeah, you should worry about it then, but they don't until it's too late. But it is what it is. But so I don't. So Barium Exposure was all bitter about this, and he's yelling and hollering in the message board, and it's been the Polish funnies going on with his behavior going on. And I did listen to MzVicky today, and she did, again, the obsession, mental illness, I wrote down below. She is talking about NASCAR, and she said she didn't call him a piece of trash, whatever, so she's apologized. The do-gooder of the Sarasota Tim. The addiction is real with that woman. She does want to marry his ass. She wants to be with Sarasota Tim because she's the do-gooder, just like Amberly Ambrosia with a criminal who eventually did break parole and now is in Florida from jail. She's back on YouTube having a feel-good channel. Me and her had some epic fights, and I miss her dearly. But now my new love is obviously Squirrel Bait Parody. So, whatever it may be, but there's bitterness there. But, yeah, MzVicky was sitting in her car, pissing and moaning, whining and complaining about this or that, and, complaining and saying that she wants to do this and that. And I get it. You think you're going to be a vlogger. Go ahead. You don't like being on camera. Just sit in your car and say whatever. And she saw some lady that did something and went viral. What's viral mean to you? Viral is not 100,000. Viral is 1 million. That's a million. So that's what she wants. She wants to go viral, but she does. I just can't see MzVicky having the personality of a parasite and the longevity of a cockroach. Can't see it. Just can't see her doing that behavior. But she was in her car trying to talk about Timmy, and she hauled past herself off to Dingling and Carl, just like Muse. Please listen to Tim. He hauled past them off to other people. That means it's like, don't tell me this girlfriend. She I guess December is Vlogmas, so she's gonna try to do 3 or 4 videos a day. I think Blind Views try to prove that you can just kill your channel. I do the max. I do very rarely 3. When you get too many, your channel is gonna get screwed. So if she thinks she's gonna try to jump on this Vlogmas, I think it was Wandering Gypsy tried to do a video a day for this thing. It's like, you gotta be dedicated. I do it just because I do it, because I got an idea, I want to do it. Sooner or later on this channel too as well, it's gonna be whenever I have a chance, but I have a couple coming up here and there. But it's like, I'm like I said, one of the ice fishing thing in St. Paul on Saturday, so I'm going to that, the expo. So but that's in St. Paul. I'm going to go to that to get out work. We're over there and do some videos over there. But a good luck, woman. She wants to do a bunch of videos and do whatever she's going to do. I hope it works out for her. But just talk about what Timmy does for editing. It's like, I don't really care what. It's like the editing police. Just like with Blind Views, you got to do a certain way he wants it done. And same thing with Passing Through Productions. They get all about the Daily Woo when he's overseas and what he does editing. Same thing with the Carpetbagger. It's like, I know what the big deal is. I mean, I'm not watching. He's doing these long videos. The Daily Woo, like 50 minutes video. I don't mind when he does like 25. I may listen to it. I'm not doing a Carpetbagger. Him and Jenny Penny go on a train. Saw the title, massive delays and drama, whatever it may be. And it's like, okay, that's going on a train. That happens. So. But she was whining and pissing and moaning, about Timmy and what she's gonna do, and she wants to be that vlogger. She wants to be famous on YouTube. That's what the problem with MzVicky. Thick and rich. There's a lady was doing a video. I listened to it about mukbangers. They had my baby girl in there. Hungry fat chick, people eating. I eat on camera, but I don't make all bunch of weird. Some guy eating like 48 pieces of chicken and all this other crap. I eat, but I'm not going to eat myself into a coma. But people love to hate watch that behavior, especially hungry fat chick. Remember when Sven Johnson, he should not be named when he was alive. You're killing her by making those comments. He would just get so pissed on the audios because I would tell him about hungry fat chick, and I'd make comments down below. So he'd go look, and I'd go, "Oh, baby girl, you're so thick and you're so rich, and I want to be a feeder someday." And he would, "You're killing her. You're killing." Shut up, man. She's a grown ass woman. I'd love to go to Vegas and have a bucket of KFC and just feed it to her and just eat it and just look at her in her eyes and maybe get because I'll never forget one day she got 3 meals. 3 meals, okay? It's Chinese. So, I'm going to have this one for later. So I just cruised through it and get to the end. I'm still hungry. It was a beef lo mein or something, whatever she ate. Chicken chow mein. She ate the 3rd full meal. Like, I knew she wouldn't. It's like, oh my God. She's so funny. She just chows down. I love eating, especially Whopper, double heavy all. It's just messy as hell. I do it my own special way, but there are people who just sit there and just eat food after food, just like the hot dog eating contest. contest. I love hot dogs. I can't watch those hot dogs. I just love hot dogs too much to watch. Chestnut shove hot dogs down his throats. I want to see Barium Exposure do a mukbang. Step up, Barium Exposure, the new Barium Exposure, the she shed. Get a Whopper, double heavy all, just eat it. He's all bitter. He's very bitter. He's very mad at me. I think this new guy is going to get on a Greyhound bus, come down that trail, across that bridge, through that backyard, up to the front door, and beat me into my life. He's very bitter and he's very triggered. He's very, very upset with the cowboy. He's very, very mad. He wants to do some ass kicking. So he's very, very mad. Sunglasses are on. Trying to call me a hypocrite because I go to the casino for fun, to play roulette. He goes to pay the bill for what he's getting for free. Goes again. It's the treat the dogs get from me, right? He knows he gets the treat. So he pumps money in. Here you go. Here's for your $300. Because you know he does that. He gambles. He's a degenerate little gambler, what he is. That's why he's getting free tickets for Hit Me With Your Best Shot, right? I was at the funeral, guys. Okay, I was there. The man passed away. That's the way she goes. He said he might want to do an audio with that weird voice. Barium Exposure. Come on and explain himself from the afterworld. So he might come on and do a special Barium Exposure Speaks on that one, not the deep one, but the other high-pitched one. He's spoke to me in emails on this behavior. So we'll see. Barium Exposure talks about the afterlife. On Hearsay and Lies with Dave 25 and Haggy Rants. The New World Order ones on Spreaker are just getting like about 20 to 30. I'm like, those are fun to do because people come to them. So, and Fear Mongering Radio has been pretty. So look at Fear Mongering Fear. Let me see. Oh, here, let's. The Ghost of Barium Exposure. You ready? Here we go. Hang on. This is the Ghost of Barium Exposure. I written and wrote, and here we go. So here we go.
Did you see the haze? 1,000 nights, 1,000 days. The ghost of barium exposure, it lingers in the veins. Silent screams of sorrow, etched in rusted chains. It creeps, it seeps, it never lets you go. The ghost of barium
That's actually a pretty good song. I love that beat. I had read an article that people are writing that saying in Nashville, so they get like that's Beer and Exposure. I'd take that and clip it and then put me running around or something in the video. It'd be epic as hell. But that was a good Ghost of Beer and Exposure. Right here, there's a second one too as well. I made a CD out of all my songs because they were talking about that. I said, yeah, you can make your own, your own stuff. You can do that. Anyways, but New York Daniel, somebody came in and said that. So he went to IKEA, right? I think IKEA. Whatever. They have one over at IKEA, over at the Mall America, and he said that looks like my bedroom because I did a video for this channel and I was in the room. So maybe he saw the other channel. I did one with a bunch of stuff on for Dave, maybe whatever. So he saw that. So it was pretty funny. Looked like my room, so he does watch my videos, and I appreciate it. It was pretty funny. So he's running around in these stores that no one really cares about, cruising around. But that's the cruise stuff was nothing special. But he said also Bear Exposure says that I should write a book. Well, my baby girl Squirrel Bait Parodies said that I do have imagination. Like I told you, I did theater in school. My mother said that made me mentally ill. I love being creative. I could write a screenplay with somebody. I could sit down with Squirrel Bait. I could sit down with Wonder Hussy. I guess she likes to write screenplays. I could sit down with her. She's very creative. I could with her. Call the movie The Ghost of You or something. Me and her would do. I could do with her. I mean, I think it's fun. It's just like writing songs. What's his name? Glenn Fry said he loved to write songs with a bunch of people. And because he would be more creative, and I totally agree with you. I mean, I could sit down with the Huss. I could sit down with Squirrel Bait, and us three could sit in a room. And again, what do we want to name the movie? The Ghost of You or The Language of Money, whatever it would be. And because if she likes to write that stuff, it'd be fun. But you can write that. You can write there's a lot of good screenplays out there. Just got the right person to look at it. And if you do shop, if we did write a good movie, we shop it, someone will steal it. It's like a music. If you shop a song or something, there, that Barium Exposure right there, that the Ghost of Barium Exposure could be the ghost of whatever, and somebody could take that song. I thought that was great. The beat was epic on that one. So let's just real quick see what the other one sounds like real quick. We'll do a quick. I'm not gonna let the whole thing. See what it sounds like. This is the second one.
In the shadow of a factory, whispered rise and twist. The air thick like a toxic mist. Breathing ghosts that never leave, a secret buried deep beneath the sleep. The ghost of Barium Exposure, it lingers in our flames. Silent screams of sorrow, etched in rust and chains. It craves, it saves, it never.
That's a little too much screaming. It'd be really good with a female, because when you pay, you can really do let me see, you can really do more of that. So let me see, country blues. We'll do country Barium Exposure blues. So there we go. We'll do that one. But anyways, so you could when you pay, you can really like I said, I was listening to a video of a guy, and it was pretty interesting what people writing songs, and they have like you can write this kind of behavior, and with they're using AI to write songs now. I mean, I that first one was really good. I love the beat of that thing. You could put that out tomorrow. I mean, it's just, you could obviously put something else, the ghost of Elvis or something. I don't know, but whatever it may be. But no, he's all bitter and wants me to write a book, and I'll do it. I'll write a book. I can be very creative. You can help me. The deep fake. That's right, the deep fake, man. That's what he is, deep fake, man. It's what he'll always. He is, ladies and gentlemen. He's dead. It's just this deep fake, man. I know that he's whining about this and everything else. Chris Thomas makes divorce confession. That's right, deep fake. We like that. It is what it is. But it's Squirrel Bait has been really, really bitter as of late. Very, very bitter on my. And she's been doing all kind of. Bike girl dies after a motorcycle accident. Oh, one less person I deal with. She's passed on. We have a giant snake in an unexpected location. Oh, God. Bike girl. She's dead. Clyde, known as Bike Girl, died in a collision August 20, at age 25. I believe that it was en route to Florida, Columbia. She attempted to maneuver between cars and tractor trailer, fell on her bike and was hit in the tractor trailer. Between cars, she shared a video with her motorcycle the day she died. So, good-looking woman, but it's no fun on that kind of behavior. So let's see here. Too bad. Bike girl, dead. But she's been kind of bitter. Very, very bitter lately. I don't know what's going on, baby girl. She's whining, pissing, moaning in the chat room, fighting with somebody back and forth. Been a lot lately. Today, it's been lots of people coming to it. I've had 8 downloads today, listens, in this Chrome, Apple Podcasts, Safari, Spotify, which pays me. Thank you so much. UWebV, stock Android browser, Samsung browser. Thank you so much. It's always United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Japan, Singapore, Kenya, South Korea. Let my people go! Estonia, France, Ghana, gonorrhea, whatever, Hong Kong, Norway, and Slovenia. Let's look at the United States. California, Massachusetts, Georgia, Tennessee, Colorado, Mississippi, Alaska, Ohio, Minnesota, Florida, Pennsylvania, Bradenton once. Georgia's on my mind, Atlanta. Minnesota is Lakeville, year once. California is pretty big. Fremont, Los Angeles, Fontana. 7 times in Fremont. Way up in Massachusetts, Springfield. 7 times. Whoa, someone's listening. Pennsylvania, Bethlehem. Idaho, Boise, and I think it's still the gateway drug in Alaska. Tennessee is Nashville once. Mississippi is Pennaquan, I can't pronounce. Into Ohio is Hamilton. So I do appreciate people. And safely, I said Florida. I think I took care of Georgia, Atlanta 4 times. So thank you for coming back. And Colorado is Colorado Springs. You're new to the quest. But he was bitching also. Barium Exposure was bitching that about my downloads. Yeah, I get it, man. He's very bitter, and he likes to see what I make, and he wants. At least you can see my likes and dislikes. I don't hide them like he does. He's a coward. What he is. He's cowardly, hides his dislike and likes. What's your problem? Why can't you just show us your likes, dislikes? What's your problem? Let's go look at what did the little boy have to say. Let's go look here. Let's see what we get here. He is back. Yeah, we saw that. That's with the Kiss Me and Cornbread Festival. So. There are some people that are real obsessed with the Yankee in the South. Real obsessed. Real obsessed. Should I call Carl? He's back. We know. Yes, he is. He's back in the saddle. He's all bitter. But she's been a squirrel bait baby girl. She's been very, 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 very bitter, you know. So there he is. Yes, I liked it. 2 likes in there, so he released that. So she was fighting with somebody down here. Squirrel bait parody. Does it matter? My viewers got entertained by it, and I'm glad you enjoyed it, which is, after all, what makes matter. But didn't answer my question. You needed defense. I was just offering my take, and then it says whatever, blah blah. Beef stew part made me laugh, but the best looked worse than her usual videos. Yeah. And then it says, well, make sure you give it a thumbs down if you are. I don't give it a thumbs down, baby girl. I couldn't share it. You think this was up to your typical quality? Does it matter? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, girlfriend. She gets full defensive. I love her dearly, man. She's a very talented young lady, but she's been fighting with people. Because she'll be in there with the brown shirts. With the brown shirts, she'll be in there protecting the fear. She'll be in there with the brown shirts, having the time of her life. Let's see. Yep. My daughter is struck in traffic trying to get home. Probably 5 hours for a 30-minute drive in her phone. Okay. I will call Carl. So anyways. Alright. I'll call Carl. Get him on here. We'll do a show to save trolls. Let's call Carl. I'll talk to him today. Where are you, Carl? Here we go. Oh, let's see if he's available.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Welcome to the show. Thanks for calling.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. I wrote a really good barium exposure, the ghost of barium exposure. So, anyways, yeah, he's back. He was all bitter, wearing sunglasses and whining, pissing and moaning.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, wants me to prove the proof. He's back in the saddle, you know. So it's good to see him back. I told Scotty to call the show, you know. No group home call today.
Oh, no, Casey Gritz. He's too busy.
Nope.
He's too busy hanging out with Squirrel Bay.
Yeah, she's been a little bitter in the messages. She's been yelling and hollering at him. She's in there bitching and whining. My baby girl is all mad because her latest video is not to snuff in my mind. I don't need to see Saratoga Timon on that bicycle. She needs to go after, do more on what's his name, Tater.
Well, that proves he's not a man.
What?
A man wouldn't act that way.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. She's very emotional. No, absolutely. She's very emotional. So she's always fighting in the chat room. She's always doing that. She's in there always fighting about something. So it just wasn't up to snuff. It just wasn't good enough. You know, I'm sorry, man. Sarasota Tim is, you allegedly weren't going to do any. You bold-faced lied. We talked about in audio. So what do you say, your legion of fans here? Your behavior.
I don't know. Apparently, AI is the future.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that all the people that want to do YouTube for money are doing shorts and got videos out today.
Yeah, I do a couple for fun, but that's not. I mean, I do long form. You know how I am. I mean, I do shorts, but I have money. But good. Yeah, I saw he put a couple out. No one cares. You know, I saw he did a 20-minute video, but You've got to be consistent on your blind beat. You know, the women that do. There's a couple women out there I see come through all the time. They do 1 minute try-on hauls. That's what they make them. They're consistent, and guys want to see that, so they're consistent on that. You just don't do a couple like I do once in a while, and you gotta have to get a lot of views to make money. So because you get 1,000 doesn't mean a diddly squat, but. Yeah, I still like a good long form 20, 15-minute video. I listened to a 45-minute video of Queen today. It was really good. I've listened to a few, but it's very well done. They documented his whole life, and it was good. I enjoyed listening to it. Did a really good job of it, breaking it down what he did and how, that's, to me, that I mean, shorts are okay, depending on what I'm watching, something fun, but, yeah, that's what he's, what he's going to do and go for it. And
short if something happens during my day that's not really worth a video. I just put like the McRib.
Yeah,
I saw that was out. Yeah, a little short.
And there you go. And I saw it, and it's like, yeah, what brings you to do that? It's like, okay, hang on, dude, what the hell? You do it real quick, it's done. So whatever. But to do, and I think your sister, MzVicky, Thick and Rich, she wants to do a couple a day videos because it's December vlogging. Well, I mean, Blind Views talked about this, and I totally agree. When you do too many videos in one day, it can ruin your channel. It can ruin your channel by doing too many in one day. So,
well, I think after 3, I won't recommend.
Right. So. I try to keep it at 2, if I'm going to do, whatever it may be, so.
Apparently there's a little scuttlebutt out there that YouTube is starting to crack down on its terms of service and actually enforce it.
Like what?
The eating behavior.
The what?
The eating behavior, people overeating, and then women showing a false body type or whatever.
Okay. You mean overeating? You mean like eating food, like
Yeah, overeating, and then also where a woman's really skinny, but she tries to pretend that she eats a Whopper every day.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
I just eat my stuff. I'm not eating a whole bunch like some people do. Because there was a lady that I listened today. She got recommended to me. She was talking about Disney adults, right? And it was really good. I mean, she did a very good job. People acting like you take your wife to Disney and she acts like a total idiot, right? These Disney adults, and she talked about this today about these people eating on camera that just shove food in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Non-stop. Just these eating. Shoving like a hungry fat chick does, and people love to hate watch her. People get a morbid thing. I don't really watch her. I'll like her video, make a comment down below, but. I don't need to watch them eat food. I think it's hilarious if people like to watch it. Go for it. I get it. Have at it, man. But there's a lot of, like I've always said, there's a lot of starter porn on YouTube. Women dress hauls or walking around, showing the backside. And if you're a 17-year-old kid, you get you get the imagination real quick, especially in TikTok. So I'm not surprised. I mean. It's all along. I'll talk about starter porn. I've been talking about that for years, especially TikTok. It's even worse.
Our boy Timmy, he didn't get a GoPro. He got something that's like a GoPro, and it only lasted like one day. Once he figured out he has to mess with it. It's not just you just record and then you upload the video. You got to do a couple other steps.
Correct, because you have to. The phone is simple. I mean, the Huss does her stuff on her phone. You know what I'm saying? And then she puts it up. That's fine. I do mine on my camera. You know how I do mine. It's just in the camera and I upload it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I get the DJI, but it's a little different because you're gonna have to edit together. You know what I'm saying? With a phone, it's right there. I did the shopping one. It was easy. I went home. We got in the car. I said, hang on a second. I went, doon. It said it was done. I saved it, and then I quickly just uploaded it up on private, put like a shopping in the title. I got home. It was done. You know what I'm saying? It was simple. I mean,
and he likes watching himself when he's making the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can tell because he's... because the little screen, you can just basically tell it's on and kind of what your background is.
Correct.
and he doesn't like that. He likes being able to see himself.
Well, me and you talked about this before. Is that we both have the 3? No, it's a 2, right? I mean, you have the DJI 2, the gimbal, and that how it turns around. I like my 4. I love my DJI 4. I love it, and I love my GoPro 10. But I get it. Like I said, a lot of people. The Huss does it. I think Wandering Gypsy has her phone. And if you're going to be doing a vlogger. I think because what's his name, Daily Woo has a DJI, and so does Carpetbagger, and so does what's his name, the Tampa J. So if you're going to do that, you better have ways to upload it and edit software, so you can upload it. You know what I'm saying? And then you just do, that. I get that. Have a fast computer to do it because it is a little different than the phone because you have to upload it to the thing. Put the chip in. It's an extra step.
Yeah.
So I get it, man. But when he's doing a video every, the 3 a day, he needs to keep it on his phone because he can quickly upload it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a bunch today. They were all boring.
Of course. Well, you claimed you weren't going to watch anymore, but I know you were. You don't watch as young as because I listened to your sister today. She hauled past. Sarasota Tim off to you and Dingling. That she watches she watches you and Dingling to get her fix on Sarasota Tim because
she said that.
MzVicky, Thick and Rich. She said that she was watching you and Dingling, and she was saying she never called him trash, and she apologized if she did, whatever else. So she's still being the dude. Trash. What?
What did she call trash?
No, she said she didn't know if she did or not. So, but if she did, she was sorry. So. So she's trying to be Miss Nicey Nice here with her boy, so MzVicky, so.
Yeah, well, now you don't want to piss off blind views during the season.
Oh, exactly, Absolutely. So, that's the brown shirts, I was listening to New York Dan. Someone made a comment down below on a video he did. And the 4-minute pound, he goes, this looks like Cowpote's room. Because I did a video, I think, in the other channel where I was in the studio. In the background, it was all just, it was chaotic in the background. I don't know if it was this channel, but he must have saw the video. It's my office, right? And I did it on purpose. I had a NASCAR jacket on, my sunglasses on, so I was totally chaotic video in the background. So.
I wonder who he's trying to imitate.
He what?
I was wondering who he's trying to imitate.
So, but no, he's doing these shopping stuff. It's like no one cares. So he showed something at the store, and he goes, "It looks like Cowpote's room." So I must be in his mind, in his head. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, because I did a video on this channel, the other channel, and I had a jacket on, and it was just totally chaotic. You know what I'm saying? So. He was all like, because he must have saw the video. So that's what I do that for, to make it, when people watch the video, they get, it's the visual thing for people to see that behavior. So I did send a text to Scotty to call the show, but...
yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. But, he's still on vacation.
Yeah, so... I haven't seen Beef Lo Mein. Is Beef Stew done anything lately or not?
Not that I've noticed. I don't think I'm subscribed to him.
Okay. It's always good to have him do his cooking shows, and he was trolling my cooking channel video that I did on Black Friday, so claiming that the eggs were burnt again. So he was going at it. So having the time of his life. So
yeah,
he's always good to have him in there. So how's the weather in the great state of Illinois?
It's doing pretty good. We're getting snow again today.
Yeah, we got like 5 inches of snow, so I had to actually go out and Hebrew slave the snapper won't down.
So I'll probably get some extra hours driving tomorrow because things will be slower.
Right. But yeah, it's New York Daniel's doing his daily vlogging, and Thick and Rich is doing her daily vlogging, and you're doing your usual. So you claimed you were going to be nice about Sarah. So explain to your haters. You said you were going to turn over a new leaf, and you didn't do it. I
was having my weekly mental breakdown.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna blame it on the drugs, huh? You're gonna blame it on you weren't medicated up by your doctor.
think I'm spending too much time by myself thinking about stuff.
Paul passing it off. Just blame your wife. Just say that she drove you to watch Sarasota Tim. Just say, listen, the wife drove me to talk about Sarasota. You talked about me. Oh, yes, you talked about me.
You know when you do like 5 hours of driving by yourself and you think of all this stuff?
Oh, yeah. I had to go out to Glencoe today. And on the way out, Dave's talking to me and give me ideas, whatever it was. And it's like, I have to go back out there again tomorrow because he didn't know all the stuff out. But when you do drive, and I do long drives, absolutely, you have time to think,
Yeah, and then you think you're going to change all this stuff and you're going to do all this stuff. And then you get back and everything's the same.
I have all kinds of ideas for videos, but I don't have time. I always see something which I could go walk around in, like an old abandoned farm, but I'm working. I just can't pull off and start walking around inside the farm. You know what I'm saying? I might see a park or something like a trailer or something. I wish I could get out and do it, but I'm working. So yeah, you get ideas all the time. Of what what I wish I could do and where I could go, and
Yeah, there's this old-fashioned, old-time caboose.
Yep.
That's on the side of the road that, if I had an extra 20 minutes, I could drive down and go film in it.
Right. There's Maris Path. There's one at a company off of 52. I've seen at a company. I could probably walk in there and ask them. It's a caboose. There was one. A guy did one time. It was an abandoned caboose in the middle of the forest. And he gave history on it. It was in the middle of the forest on some property. It was a pretty cool video. He just kind of,
that would be better than a school bus.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, those are, I've seen, I was looking one day just for fun for the cabin, and there was a caboose for sale already done. It was already done, and the guy wanted $20,000 for it. I mean, to me, to get it to your place would be a big deal. That's half the battle, but it was already done, and it was like a little cabin. The guy did a really nice job on it.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool. So I love to get a caboose and put that. If you have the money, so what? There was somebody, I think, in town somewhere that has one on his property, and people always come over and get pictures with it. Because he has the lights on, and people will get graduation pictures at the caboose. So he always has people come over and stand in front of their pictures. So, no, I think a cabin would be cool as hell. A caboose would be cool. There's all, because you type in cabooses for sale online, and there's all kinds of them out there. Some real big ones.
Yep.
And there's a place, I think, in Reading, Pennsylvania. I think it's a hotel that has cabooses that you can stay in. I think it's in Reading, Pennsylvania. So there's a bunch of cabooses, I think. I've seen it somewhere, so. So you're just hanging out working? You haven't been fired yet?
Yeah, pretty much.
Haven't been fired yet?
Not yet. Safe miles.
That's right.
They're racking up.
Mm-hmm. You never know, man. All of a sudden, you're fired.
And now for insurance, I've already had my accidents where my insurance doesn't go up.
Right.
Doesn't give you high insurance until you have your first one.
Right. Yeah, the Barium exposure one. He commented on the one I had to release it because it was a vulgar way he posted, so they held it, and I had to release it. He on the Barium exposure deep fake, so he made a comment on there, so I had to. I got 11 likes on it. So one thing about Barium exposure, he's a coward. You can't see his likes or dislike.
I found out why I don't have that feature because on my toggle I have I've clicked the button for no, people can say whatever they want.
Okay, well, I don't have that. Okay, that's fine. But I have to go look once in a while. That's fine. I don't know if it's on there, but the bottom line, I release anything that's out there.
And then I hit a toggle to start doing it, and then they asked me a whole bunch of different questions, and I'm like, why bother? Just
maybe mine was the way when I first had the channel, so who knows? But I try to release everything to make sure it's out there. I don't want to be accused of censoring my haters. So
But I imagine certain things can just get struck automatically. YouTube probably doesn't even.
Oh yeah, they'll do it. They'll absolutely. They'll take it. They'll say we don't want that on here anymore. So if you get blocked a lot by a lot of people, they'll take it away from you. They'll let you post or something. So if you're getting blocked by a bunch of people, so McRib will send you to an early grave. I don't think so. I don't think so. But somebody is pretending to be you. The Bears. Let me see who this is. Oh, okay. It is you. It's different. It's a different thing. So okay.
Yeah, all of a sudden, the Bears are doing good.
Yeah, they are. You're in first place, bitch boy.
I know. I'm amazed.
Yeah, you're in first place.
It's a weird place to be with the Bears.
Right. Should I call Marky Mark?
I don't know how much time you got to talk.
What?
How much time do you have to talk?
We got a half hour.
Oh, okay.
We don't want him to get all mad, so he gets all bitter. Let me see. Here we go. Marky Mark. Here we go. Marky Mark. Here we go. I'm going to get Marky Mark on here. They're part of the fun bunch.
Hello?
Yo, here we go. So welcome to The View with Carl.
Oh, hello, Carl.
Hey, what's up?
I'm here eating my Fritos, my Fritos and my beer.
Really?
But I didn't have a McRib. So
Why not?
Because I don't want to pay those high prices. I'm cheap.
It better be good beer, otherwise you're the lead ghost of what's his name will be mad as hell at you. So it better be a good beer, otherwise he's going to get all mad that you're drinking cheap beer.
Which guy? You talking about the blind man?
Yes.
Oh, you know what? Hang on, let me go through this gate here. I got to get away from the dogs.
Okay.
But yeah, I tried to listen to him. He had a 20-minute one out today, and it's like I couldn't even stand the guy. He's trying to put on his radio accent voice, and then he goes into his high-pitched voice, and then he starts, he gets all his information from other YouTubers.
Of course he does.
He says he's claiming that the vice president was fired because he said the Campbell soup was terrible. So this information he likes to put out.
That's news was in the paper. You don't need that news of the Campbell soup, but he doesn't read the paper. He's on YouTube all the time. Whoa.
We got somebody over there with COVID. I can hear him.
Yep.
Good thing it doesn't come through the cell phone.
Exactly.
Well, and then he admits the stuff he's talking about, he knows nothing about. He hasn't eaten fast food. He hasn't had Campbell's soup. But he wants to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and he said, he says, I haven't had it, and those wrappers are so small now, and you remember when you slather down. Dude, I still got to use two hands to hold that thing.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not just a bun with a burger on it. I mean, all he's going to eat is the patty anyways. But he says it's too cheap to go out and, eat that fast food. He brags about his carnivore, but the guy's overweight. So.
Yeah, I saw the video pop. I saw the video pop up. So.
I couldn't. I forced myself to get halfway through it a little bit, and it was just.
What did he talk about?
It's the same. Same old whiny.
Favorite
if
girlfriend?
I could cuss on here, I would, but I don't.
Favorite girlfriend, I suppose. One of the favorite girlfriends, I suppose.
Thank you.
But I watched MzVicky's.
I did too. I watched that today. She she claims she goes to Carl and Dinger, and she talked NASCAR today, and whatever else. And so
it's funny. She says, "Well, I go to get my information about Timmy from Dinger and other people," and then Blondie says, "Well, I go to MzVicky to get my information." I'm going like, what the hell? I mean, if you want to get it, just go to the source.
Exactly. I know.
If you give anybody 30 seconds of view time, it already counts as a view. So
right.
You might as well just stick with it.
Right. She's learned that from blind views. It's a hall pass. I don't watch Sarasota Tim, but I go watch Carl, and I go watch Dinger. Same thing that Carl was doing when in the 2 weeks sabbatical. He still watched him. He went over to Dinger and MzVicky. Same thing. And remember he made the solemn announcement he was going to change his ways. And he was how long that lasted? A day. He was already out bitching about his uncle. I mean,
right.
Remember, Carl? I mean, what? It took you a day. You were already being weak.
Why he fell off the wagon is because he says, "Oh, look at the Fredster or Evie is taking a Timmy or something like that." And I thought, you've already started there with the hate.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like old man Mason Marco. I said, once a week I have my religious moment.
Mm-hmm.
You do,
and then it goes away.
You know what? Catholics are notorious for that.
Yep.
You have your mobsters and all. They go to confession and they think, okay, it's okay to go back out and kill.
Yep.
I'll go back to confession next Friday or Saturday before Mass.
Yeah, I'm talking about before. That's what Carl does.
Yes, I just take one day to say I really feel bad about what I'm doing. I shouldn't do it anymore. And then,
oh my God,
start doing it again.
He goes in there and he says, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 3 days since my last confession."
That's funny.
Yeah, see, and then I'm all good because I got repentance.
So, what do you think? I think, okay, Sarasota Tim went out and bought the DJI camera, the fancy one like you guys got.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, it's already over.
You know what? I think he's going to return it. What do you think?
He found out he can't.
He can't?
No.
Really?
Yeah, electronics on that Black Friday deal, they were non-refundable. He knows it.
Oh, you mean so he did try to?
And my wife's telling me that Amazon is cracking down on people.
Oh yeah.
They're just.
Oh yeah.
They made it 14 days, and then there's some people. If you return too much.
Oh yeah, they're
wow.
They're cracking down.
Yeah.
Because if he's got the iPhone Pro, that's all he needs. Just like MzVicky said, But
yeah, we talked about that. I said if MzVicky's going to realize. I mean, we've spoke about Wonder Hussy on here. She uses her phone to. She first started. She said she used to use a GoPro 10. She used GoPro, but she realized her phone's a lot easier. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot easier for her to use. Because she can.
Tim. Yeah, Tim. He doesn't want to have to, download it to the computer. Correct. And do all that.
Yep. It's a lot of extra work, and I get it. I mean, I upload my video to my computer and I put it up. But if you're going to be a vlogger like the Huss or like Wandering Gypsy and these other people, you're going to have to learn to use a phone because that's how you can edit together real quick and put it up.
Yeah, we all knew it'd be too much work for Timmy. It's too much work for me at times.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. Sometimes
he easier to. And you know how he wants to I thought it was kind of funny the way it was in the trailer there. I watched one of them, and I don't know if he's got it on the right setting or not. It almost looked like a fisheye, almost. It just didn't look right to me. So.
Yeah, the iPhone just does a better job.
Oh yeah.
With that one, you have to do the settings, whereas the iPhone just takes care of it for you.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't think so. So good luck if he tries to return it. I don't know.
I think he already knows he can't. That's why he's talking about selling on a marketplace.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Well, hey, I was clicking through and I saw Rusty was selling the Maverick, and then I found out.
Yeah. No, he's not. You know what? I was about ready to make a video on that because you know that dirty dog. See, he had a Class C RV about a year ago, and he bought it in New Mexico.
Who's this?
And then he said, "This is Rusty, 760, whatever it is,
all right.
The 80-year-old." But yeah, and then he says, "Well, I thought about it, and then I decided not to." And I thought, "Thank God."
Oh, he's
trying to sell.
What's he gonna sell? His drone? What?
No, he was going to sell his Maverick, brand new Ford Maverick.
Oh, okay.
Because he wanted to get an RV, which he's had before. He does this thing. He gets fidgety, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But he's trying. He's got 2 pieces of property, and they're not selling. So, you know, the dude's just, I don't know. But he did come.
That he bought that truck, and then all of a sudden he's selling it.
I know, but now he's not going to. For right now, that is. So we'll see how that goes.
What do you think of your little brother, New York Daniel, attempting to be a shopper? What do you think about that?
Boring.
I haven't been watching.
Not watching.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I don't want to go to the stores myself, let alone go there with Daniel.
Yeah, I know. It's.
I went into Buckeye today, and it was like nobody works. It is Monday, I know, but you know, it was like, shoot, it was crowded.
So hey, I Wonder Hussey's going to be down in your area there in January. You got to go down there. You got to interview her young ass. You got to go. She's going down there in January. She said she has an email. She puts the email.
I don't know. My eyes will probably wander because they're just going to go to all that underarm hair that just fluffs out there.
I know.
I can't stand it.
Cowpote's going to send you a couple hundred, so she'll talk to you.
Exactly. Yeah, she's all about access. If you gave her money, you guaranteed she'd interview with you. You know, the only way she'd do a video with me would if I gave her a $100 bill, then she would talk to me. But she's going to be down there.
So these are Cowpote's $100 bills. He signed them for you.
like the hunch, Donald J.
Put them in your boobs.
Yep. Yeah, she's going down there to see Wandering Gypsy, but Wandering Gypsy has got a job now. She's working at some place. She's going to be working at a RV park, I guess, in the wintertime to make men's meat. So good for her. So she's going to do, because she doesn't have any money because the money's not there anymore on YouTube. So I
don't know. She's been pulling in the views and everything. So I don't know.
Well, you got to get up in the 30,000s to make it, like in the 20s and to 25 to make money, to like the Huss does. She gets 30, 40, 50. You got to get up there like Daily Woo is in the 30s and 40s. You got to get up there to make your money. You got to get over 20.
YouTube's had deflation. I mean,
that's
what you made a year ago, you make half.
Because I've seen numerous video marks from different creators that pop up for me, bitching about money in 2025, and it's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. One guy, he was whining, and I have 3 children that I have to take care of, and he was whining about something in a video. I saw that the other day. Yeah, that's the way she goes, and then she was bitching about it last year, and so did Wandering Gypsy. She said, I get it. I love them both. I think it's great. They want to try to make it on YouTube, but it's not like it used to. The money's being, like you said, deflation. I see a bunch of people. What was that one guy? I've seen people now. They're gonna make money. They want to have what do they call those membership stuff? You know, they want people to pay for it, which is just going to make the channel worse. So I've seen different creators whine about money because they're holding back and they give it to shorts. So people, if you're going to do shorts, do shorts. The try-on women do the shorts, and that's the ones that make the money because it's a quick shot of watching them try clothes on and they get all excited, and that's what they want. But I still like a long form. If you're going to do one, I'll watch you before I watch about 10 shorts. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big thing, and the Huss talked about last year, just one time bitching about the money's not there, that she gets, people give her money, and the meet and greets, that's why she's doing more, because she's getting the meat and money, I call it. I remember what's her name was, she does her begathon on Christmas, Carolyn RV. She does these live streams, and same thing with Wonder Hussy. She does once a month live stream, because what does she get? She gets money. Carl, you listened to that one live stream she did, the last one?
Yeah, but I not live.
No, but I listened to it after the fact, because she actually talks about what's going on in her life. She's not like Blind Views who sit there and bitches about everybody, whoever says whatever the brown shirts say. So she's actually entertaining. She gives you where she's going, and she's just talks about things. So she makes it interesting where he's boring, except who's ever in the chat room. If Squirrel Bait's in there, I call her Eva Braun is in the building talking to him. So whoever Eva Braun is in the building. So she's in there.
Did Roll Tide win?
Yeah, Roll Tide. I did do an apology video on my other channel to him. So I did an apology video in the car to him on the other channel. So
yeah, you did your 10-minute your apology to Roll Tide.
Yeah, I had to Roll Tide. I told him you were right, I was wrong, and whatever. So I was told that. So I did the car for him. So
I did. Now, on the NFL side, I watched the game last night. It was the Commanders, the Washington Commanders against
Denver.
Who's the other one?
Denver.
Oh, my God, that was a good game. They just pounded it out.
Winning the overtime, 2-point conversion to winning, they didn't do it, so...
Oh, my God, it was so good. And, the Commanders... If you look at their wins, they only had like 3 wins or something for the season so far.
Yeah, their season's done.
Or 3 wins. And then, of course, the other ones, the matchup, but they just went after. It was crazy. Yeah, I thought it was really good.
It was a good game.
Both those quarterbacks were phenomenal. And the one, Nix, for the Broncos, he threw one, and he was almost going down, and he threw it downfield, and the guy caught it. It was crazy.
I saw that one. Yeah, it was a good game. I watched up to halftime. So tonight, New and Tea Partiers are hosting the Vagina Giants, and that should be a pretty good game too, as well. So
right,
it was a good game. Right. So
it was. I didn't think it would be, and man, it was great. It's a lot better than watching the Cardinals.
Does the cupcakes? So what's Blind View is his girlfriend? Is she doing any videos or not? Is she doing any videos or not? What's the one that Blind Views his girlfriend that he likes? What's her name? The other Carolyn. What's her name? Caravan Carolyn. Is she doing anything or not?
I don't know.
She has a short, but I haven't watched it.
Okay.
Something about that free facelift.
Oh that was just. I think she was trying to make fun because people were saying something, and she just. That's old. I don't know why she hasn't been posting anything really. Now, Blind View's put out 2 shorts today, which I didn't watch. But, the shorts are coming up more. Huh?
Blind View has sleeves. He has a shirt on. You can't see it.
No, it was a black.
The prison tattoos? The prison tattoos, like
He's not black. It's just, you can only see his head.
I know.
He likes to put he loves to put his face really close to the camera. I don't understand that, why he does that. Puts it so close to the camera. I don't get it, why he does that.
I do that sometimes too.
I understand that, but
because the little she shed he's in is only a 6x6 room. He's in a broom closet.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, Blind, your buddy Barium Exposure pointed up at the she shed today. He pointed up at it,
Oh, I haven't seen it.
He called me out. He's wearing sunglasses in the she shed because I went to a casino, right? Which I said we went down. She won some money, right? And like I said, the opening of the montage, I went to the casino to bet on some football and to play some roulette, which he won at. I put my money in loss. I don't go to get tickets for a concert. Okay, that's all. He's just like with New York Daniel. Why did he go on that cruise again? Because it was free and they knew he'd gamble, and that's what he was doing. So I don't go to
Sarasota Tim says that every one of his haters has a buy me a coffee in their thing. And that's just not true.
No, not me. Not. But New York Dan does, and so does Dinger. Doesn't Dingling have one?
Yeah, but the vast majority of us don't.
Right. It'd be fun to see Sarasota Tim at McDonald's and say, "Hey, I'm going to buy you a coffee. Here you go," and give it to him right in front of him. Here you go.
But he's trying to make it seem like it. It's a regular thing for YouTubers to be begging for money.
Well, you look at...
He really did a huge beg in his third thing.
Oh, he did?
Oh, did he? Yeah, he begged hard.
What did he say?
And he insulted people because his Amazon thing was so low. The money he got from was low. And there are a few people in the comments that were saying some smack to him. I'm sure they're gone by now. But it was pretty funny.
Well, it never hurts to ask.
So he's only putting out 2 a day now or something like that? 2 videos and he's living off the...
5 out, but they're like 2 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because he's trying to do the DJI, but it's just not going to work.
No, it's not going to work.
It ain't going to work for him.
Because the videos he does a day, he needs to upload real quick on your phone. It uploads. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do his daily videos, I mean, I do mine in my car. You guys have seen it, and I go home, I put it up, and I title it, and then I pick a day and I schedule it. You know what I'm saying? And I did that one, the shopping one, with my phone. It was fun with my wife, but the phone goes down real quick. And I did the phone. It was fun, but I like doing the straight shoot in the DJI, my 4 and my 10. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. But with what he does, his daily stuff, he needs to keep it on his phone. I get if he wants to do something going like I've walked through trails or something. He wants to do like a video for the future, but in every day video, he needs to stay in his phone. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, there's
a place for each kind of camera or cell phone.
Correct.
Your cell phone will overheat.
Correct.
Get too warm. That's what happens when I'm out here in the summertime. It overheats and it shuts down.
Correct.
Now, the DJI, or that little one there, that's pretty nice because it's concealable.
Right.
You don't have to go around sticking a big-ass phone in everybody's face.
Right. Because I've seen videos of Yankee in the South. They walk around with this phone, a big microphone on it, as they walk around through the crowd. You know what I'm saying? He has this big...
I can't do that. People look at you. That's all I...
Right. Well, it depends how your video. If you're just walking around with it up in the air. When I'm going to the ice fishing thing this weekend. When I'm videotaping, I try to keep it away from people when I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some people will just show people, like Daily Woo does that, and so Carpegger. They just show people. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah, well, I think stick ones. No, go ahead, Mark.
No, I was just going to change the subject, and I was going to say I did not get through Cowpote's whole thing where he was eating the McRib. Mm-hmm. He did get the fries and everything, but I've never had a McRib ever.
They're good.
Never have.
They're good. The sauce, I was telling Carl today, the sauce is really good this year. Would you not agree, Carl?
Yeah, it's not like you're going to eat it and it's going to cause you an epiphany or anything. Right. It's something nice to have every once in a while.
Correct.
I understand that.
I put lettuce and tomatoes on mine. It adds to it. The lettuce and tomatoes. Right. It just adds to it. That lettuce and that tomato on there adds to the sandwich.
Right.
That's what I had on there.
Now, Blindview says, the fries are no good anymore because they don't put tallow in. They don't fry their fries in tallow anymore. Well, dude, you know what? People do want to get healthy in life, and they have to, things change, We can't, have you boiling your fries and fat and everything, even though they will taste better.
It's just like the beer. What does he care? He can't eat fries anyway, so what does it matter what he tries?
I know.
He's probably watching my. He's probably watching my videos. That's what he's doing. He's probably watching my videos. That's what he's doing. So.
Oh, of course he is.
Yeah. So
of course he is.
That triggers him on that. So yeah, he's
got to be better than anybody else, and he's a racist. He's racist for sure. I can guarantee.
Well, he's of course he is.
Oh yeah, and he could go to Thanksgiving dinners and stay on his diet. And because he's got superior willpower.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
he's got the gut on him. I mean, why? You know.
Well, you gotta remember, he's like my mother and my auntie. He's the smartest person in the room. That's why he would never do a podcast like I did, my live streaming. Right? He would never take a phone call because he's the smartest guy in the room. You know.
I could not get through. I could only get through 8 minutes of that today. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. Now, MzVicky, she was okay. Now her cat did die.
Okay.
She hasn't said anything about it, but my wife told me she's had this cat Billy for I think 15 years or so. Well, I guess he's been sleeping and everything, and then, she thought, well, maybe she just take it to the vet. And I guess what Dave said, no, just let it go that way, just sleep. And it just passed on that way.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably didn't say nothing because she didn't want to, tear up and everything.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's not very December-ish stuff.
But I am good to see you talked about me to piss him on about me in the she shed. So that she shed thing is really kind of pissed him off in the she shed. So and naming us
that's the only thing that I've come out on all my videos that was actually really good. Is the she shed thing, and I talked about that the other day because you were talking about it. Because when I went out with the dogs, I tried to listen to either you or Carl or something like that. And, I don't know if he's getting antsy that we don't talk about him too much. I know you have now.
Oh, I love talking about him because he's funny. He's all triggered in the she shed. And like I said, building the house. Building the house. Line in or line now. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to build this house or not?
Carl should come up and say, hey, my house is already built, and I'm about ready to move into it. What about yours, Blind Views? Barium.
Oh, he's trust me.
I was talking about Cowpote about that about a week ago, saying that, what is he, almost 70? Now it's going to be 2 years before he can build this house.
I have no idea how old he is.
I think he's
in his early 70s with this.
No, I think he's late 60s. I think he's 68 or 67. So
he says he doesn't collect Social Security. So,
but he's angry. He's angry at us. He's angry at me, and he's bitter with you. Just like Squirrel Bait is very angry with you. She's very angry with you. She's fighting with Casey Grits in the chat room. She's a very angry woman. She's scorned lately. Squirrel Bait parody, because I thought her AI video was low class. She could have done better with Timmy. I just think that's boring. She needs to go do. I told her what she needs to do is do an AI on MzVicky marrying Sarasota Tim and have Blind Views officiated. That'd be a great AI, and have me and you be the ring bearers or something, and Carl be the something whatever. That'd be the new best man or something. That'd be epic as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not to be critical, because I don't know how to do any of it at all, but it seemed like her AIs always have things in common, where the person spins around and changes outfits, and then the person, of course, he drove off on his motorcycle. I can't believe she hasn't changed to make you drive off on your lawnmower.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that'd be even better.
There's a video out there of one of those police videos from the cameras.
Yeah.
And this old man gets on his riding lawnmower and he's trying to get away from the actual policeman. And I thought that was funny. I mean, it was one of those police cams,
Right.
But I thought of Cowpote.
I've seen that before. People get in the lawnmower or something, and they can think. My favorite one was here up in Duluth, Minnesota. The guy had a Barker Lounger, and he made it. He put it on the frame of a lawnmower and was driving around town drunk. He put the Barker Lounger on the frame, and he was driving around town.
Well, they have like coolers that you can drive on.
Yep.
The wheels on coolers, so there's like a little steering wheel, and you can drive around on your cooler in the parking lot.
Yep.
Are you allowed in your states to take your off-road vehicle down a regular road?
No, I don't think so. I don't know about that. I don't know. Good question. Maybe because
no, you can't. But small towns in our state will, for like golf carts and vehicles like that, you can buy a sticker for like $120 a year. And so like if you're just in the small town and you want to drive from your house to the bar or your house to a little hardware store, you can do that as long as you got that sticker.
Well, just like down in, I think Michigan has a few golfing communities. There was a grandfather about 10 years ago. They were driving through the community, right? And he had his granddaughter driving it, and the cop pulled him over, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he was mad. You can't just leave us alone. He goes, "You can't have your granddaughter driving your cart through the town." And it was like a golfing community. He couldn't understand it. It's like, listen, you can't do this. This isn't this. You can drive it, because I know like there's a lot of golf communities in California. I mean, in California, and also in what's that one that Sarasota Tim was? What's that one in Florida? They drive around all the time. And my mom lived in Surprise, Arizona, and I've been out there before, and people are driving. It's so weird to be on a road and there's a guy next to you in a golf cart with groceries. And they're just driving right along, And it's just bizarre.
And they think they're the king of the road.
Correct. And we were out there one day, and one guy got drilled in the parking lot. He got drilled at the four-way. He pulled out in front of a little car, and it just ripped it. He survived, but again, he's just thinking, I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna pull out like I'm a pedestrian. He got ran over, and that happens a lot. There was an article on that where people on these golf carts run around on it. There's that one, people fall off them all the time. That John Elway, his buddy fell off the back of it because, again, being stupid on these golf carts, and it's a motor vehicle. There was a guy one time, he was driving. He had a life insurance policy through that's the gun control place, where that one is called. But he was driving on his farm. He was driving a tractor, right? And it said in his life insurance policy, if he's driving a motor vehicle and he gets killed, it says you can't have it. So he's driving around in his farm, right, in his tractor, and he flips it over and goes and dies, and he flips into a sewer thing and dies, right? So they wouldn't pay it because he's thinking he could just drive around in his thing drunk on his property. So they were pissed. It's like it's a motor vehicle you drive around. People don't get that. Just like electrical bikes, how they drive around in our town like a bunch of idiots, killing. One lady got ran over by these people. So,
well, that's starting to come. That's starting to come to an end because there's a lot of municipalities,
correct,
requiring to have licenses for electric bikes.
Yeah, me and her have talked about this because the trail behind me in the summertime when we're on the deck having dinner. And they whip by. I mean, you can hear them whip by. They're going 15, 20 miles per hour down the trail. And people are walking the trail, families and stuff. These guys book by. I'm talking, they fly. They don't care. So, I mean, people are getting killed. Who do you talk to about that? Some lady, a friend of my wife's, she lost her next door neighbor. She lost her smell because of that. So she can't, in her taste, because she got ran over by a bike. By a 15-year-old kid ran her over. Ran her over on a trail. Ran her over. And it's like she's going to sue the parents, but I get the electrical bikes at 10 miles per hour. But you start getting 15 to 20 miles. That's fast. That's a vehicle that can cruise on the street. So
people don't understand. A lot of people would say, "Oh yeah, we got, this is America. We should be able to do what we want out there." But there's laws, there's regulations and rules for a reason.
Correct.
I mean, you can't ride your little mini bike down the freaking road, like they do in LA. They all get their big gangs out there now that ride them down the road, and then they start doing donuts in the intersections and crap like that. No.
All right, so hey, gentlemen, I must be going. I got to do my type 2 diabetes, and she'll be starting here pretty soon. But I appreciate both coming on the show. And any final things from the change your mind, Carl, the Bohemian? What? Anything from you?
No, just who's your wife in World War? Is she Eva Braun?
She would be the second. Yeah, she might be.
What is your wife's World War II character?
She'd probably be the secretary. She'd probably be one of the loyal secretaries to the very end. But I want to be the second in command. I want to be gerbil. I want to be the one that the propaganda. That's what I want to be, because he was the second in command. He was in charge of lying and stuff. That's what I want to be, the propaganda guy, because that's what he was.
Oh, you mean was it Goebbels?
Yeah, Goebbels. He was. Yeah, he was the. Because I listened one the other day. Second in command. He was in charge of propaganda. That's what he did. That's what his job was, to send out lies. That's what he was. So
I'd like to be the guy that comes up with all the symbols, like the skull and crossbones, the Nazi thing, the colors.
Well, I was listening to one of the actors that was in two different actors. One that was in Valkyrie, another one that was in Schindler's List, and they both said their uniforms make you when you put that uniform on for the Nazis, it makes you very, very powerful, because it was a very powerful uniforms they wore, that black and that when he goes when
psychological.
He goes, when they put it on, he goes, I felt really powerful. That's the SS. Look at the SS. It was that black jacket they wore, the long coat.
Yeah, it's like Hugo Boss or some of those people that do style, that have all those style shows. They help them make them.
Yeah. So it's pretty
good.
good.
It's Hugo Boss or those fancy names.
Oh yeah.
Billions of dollars.
Oh yeah. But anyways, Squirrel Bait is whining, pissing, moaning. But anything you want to say, Marky Mark, to my girlfriend, Squirrel Bait Parody? Anything you want to say to her?
I keep looking at her little picture on there, that she's putting up, and I kind of figure she's probably about 80 years old. I don't want to get into too much on that picture there, but she's up there quite a ways, I think. I mean, and I don't think she's that good looking on there either. Women, how they.
She had 3 kids. She's obese and got kicked out of the nest after the last kid left. The old man divorced her and sent her on her way.
And she refuses to take Ozempic because it would curb her appetite, and she likes eating.
You're so mean. Anyways, gentlemen, you guys have a good week, and we'll talk to you both later. All right? Thank you very much.
All right.
We'll see you.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Thanks. Oh, that was good stuff. Anyways, I appreciate them both coming. Let's go with Eyes of Glory. Eyes of Glory. I love Eyes of Glory. Shall we? Oh, yes. We appreciate everybody that comes to the show. Remember, the men and women of the armed forces, we always talk about Valkyrie. We have 1, and then we have 2 that started September 1st, 1989, Hitler. Then the Japanese capitulated. And the Mighty Mighty Mo, and Epic Fantasy number 6, 1940, and the hostilities that we had, Forgotten War, and Vietnam. We have a convicted felon, adjudicated rapist, draft dodger, who plays a lot of golf, flat feet, who didn't go, and Bill Clinton, yahoo! 50,000 plus. Men and women, blue, goblin looking class, like cop call crackhead. Air Force, Army, and the Marines, the Navy, the Merchants, uniform, Nash Guard. Anyway, appreciate it very, very much. Would you shower in the shower of Penn State? I would not shower in the shower of Penn State, burn them to the ground. Joe Paul got away with it. The rat line, make good choices, put a condom, prevent birth control, all that behavior. Women, you carry the groceries when you get pregnant. And men, watching 2 men have sex, but you don't like it, and you watch women, and that's not a very Christian thing to be doing, but we don't want unwanted children. Adoption's the option, okay? And don't drink and drive anytime. Happy holidays, everybody out there. From the board members of Speculation Sports, my baby girl out there, Squirrel Bait. I love you more than ice cream. Need the morphine. Obsess over you like cupcakes until we meet again. Ladies and gentlemen, the view is done. Fear-mongering radio. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all